Satsangat ji, Wahe Guru ji ka Khalsa, Wahe Guru ji ki Fateh. Oh, it's always such a great honor and great privilege in the presence of our Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj to be together as Sangat and to just be able to find some peace. It's beautiful to see our young people here today in the presence of the Guru, to understand what they have in their lives. It's so important that these young people, our children, are given a true understanding. And it's not just a matter of just learning what is the Gurbani, it's important. But these young people, they feel, and they want to know, how does it work? How does it help me? How does Vaheguru work? You know, everything in the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is what we call science. You all go have science classes, right? And you learn formulas. Some of you, yes? And they teach you formulas. You know what a formula is? If you take a little bit of this, right? And you take a little bit of that, and you put it together, it explodes, right? But they teach you formulas. A formula is where you take one thing and another thing and another thing and another thing, and you mix it together, and it gives you something new, right? Is that what we would say we call in English formula? And Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is like a formula. It takes all you and puts it together, mixing Vaheguru, Satnam, Ek Onkar, all those aspects of your own truth inside of you, and mixes it together to become you, right? Because as you know that in this times that we're facing, there's so much going on. And these young people know, they know everything. They go on the internet, they know what's happening in the world, right? You know what happened in Orlando and France and Paris and all those places, right? You know that. And that has an effect, even on the youngest, because you think about it and you think, what kind of world do we live, right? But remember at the time of the Gurus, do you remember what they fought against? Remember what the Mughals did? Did they back away? Did they give up? I'm asking, did they give up? No, they didn't give up. They fought against it. And they didn't fight against it at first with guns or with swords. They fought it with the power of Vaheguru Simran. Because they said, if this mind becomes strong, when we do Vaheguru Simran, read Path, read our Banis, meditate on the Shabads, sit still, hear the Kirtan, it gives strength in our mind. And this is a time that we need a strong mind. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, what is Khalsa? I said, simple. Khalsa is that through every up and down of life, through every plus and minus, through every right and left, we remain Khalsa. We don't change. We don't get defeated by it. We stay steady. What's the difference? What happens if you eat that chocolate bar and then on top of that chocolate bar, another chocolate bar, and then you're not finished, you find another candy bar? What happens to your brain? Do you know what happens? Huh? You go riled, right? You lose your mind. And we feed our kids that stuff. And then you go crazy, you bounce off walls. Because you lose that steadiness and balance. And I know you're quite young, but I want you to hear today these words because it's important to understand that Gurbani, Simran, Path, all those things help to give us a balance no matter what our age. Look at me, I'm 35 years old. I'm just kidding. Well, I look, no. Close. A few years here and there. But I knew when I was younger, before I even came to the feet of the Guru, in my mind, and I was 24 years old when I came to the feet of the Guru, something in my mind said, Harinam Singh Ji, if you don't find your balance, you won't survive in this life. I was very young. And I searched, I said, then I want to find what is going to give me such balance. And I searched and I looked and I wandered until one day, by some great good fortune, I found myself at the feet of the Guru. And I did Matatake. I brought this forehead to the floor. I didn't even know what it was. I had never seen before. You were born with it, yes? I didn't even know what was. But I said, everybody I could see is doing Matatake. I said, that's okay, I don't mind. And as soon as this forehead touched at the feet of the Guru, I knew something in my heart, that this was a true teaching. We all know Mool Mantra, Ek Onkar. Say it with me, Ek Onkar, Satanam, Karta Purak, Nirbho, Nirvair, Akal Murat, Ajuni, Saibang, Gur Prasad, Jap, Ad, Sach, Jugad, Sach, Hebi, Sach, Nanak, Hosi, Bi, Ha, Sach. Truth. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanak Hosi Bi Sach. What is Sach? Satya. Yes. Truth. Yes. How many knew that? You all knew that. See? Good for you. Right? And what is odd? He said, odd Sach. What is odd? Yes. Weird? Oh, yes, that's true. What is odd? I can't hear. Today? No. What is odd? Odd means? Odd means the beginning. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said this world was made when this whole creation was created, that truth created this creation and all the creatures. He said that truth at the beginning of time, when this creation was formed, that creator, right? You following me? Are we sitting straight? That goes to the kids too. Are we sitting straight? He said at the beginning of that time, that the Creator who created this creation and all the creatures and all the elements of this vast universe, that it was truth. What is that truth? What is such? What is truth? Truth is that is the total realness, reality, what is real. Because truth is always what is real to you. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, be real, don't be false. He said, be true, that at the beginning of time it was real, that truth made that reality we call real. Jugad Sach, what's a yuga? Jugad means ages. He said through all the ages of time, and if you read Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj tells about all the ages, from Golden Age Silver Age, Bronze Age, and this Dark Age, this Kali Yuga. So he said through all the ages, that same reality, that same truth, it didn't change. Hai bhi sach. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that even today, at this moment, July 25, 6:45 p.m., that is no different. That realness, that truth is here with us. And where is it? Is it up? Is it down? Is it sideways? Is it below? Is it above? Nay, it's inside of you. That truth is inside of you. We don't see it. No, it must be outside somewhere. It's not in me. But whether we know it or not, that realness of that truth, which is Vaheguru, which is not separate, which is Vaheguru, is within me, is not outside of me. Did you go to the corner store? Did you go to Fruity Canna the other day and say, Miss Indikar, could I have $10 worth of truth? No. We can't buy that truth, right? That truth we have to feel inside. Nanak hosi be such. And Guru Nanak says that shall be forever. That truth in you that lives in the heart of every being shall be forever. You understand? That is the most beautiful, universal teaching. Was I born sick? Nay. But I was searching. I said, where is the truth? And how can I find that truth? Where is the truth? I was searching. And nobody told me you can find it inside. I was looking outside. Nobody said, oh, it's in you. Until I heard the words of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He said, Ek Ong Akar. He said, there's one God. And he said, there's no separation, there's no division. He said, God and me and God are one. He said, God and me and God are one. Because before Guru Nanak Dev Ji, they said, God is over here and you're over here. There's a separation, right? You know that word separation? There's a separation between you and God, that God lives there, you live here. And if you want to find that God, somebody has to take you, right? Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, nay, that's not true. He said, God lives in the heart of every human being. And every person, no matter who that person is, can find that God within themselves. And that's the such, that's the truth. So Guruji says, live that understanding. What is a Sikh? A Sikh is one who seeks the understanding of the truth that lives in their heart so they can share their heart with all humanity to that seva to help to bring peace to this world. Simple philosophy. That God in me is though not just for me, it's not just for Bhai Sahib, it's for each of us to experience the true light. And it's one light. What do we say? Ik Jot is one light. And you know that one light of us, that Ik Jot is the same one light of the entire Sangat. We are Ik Jot, we are one light. But Sangat is the one light of the Guru. Because in Sangat, Guru strings our hearts together. And we need Sangat. You need to grow strong and understand Sangat. When my son was born, I was told two things. That you have to teach your child Sangat and Pangat. To be together, to share in the light of the Guru, in the heart of the Guru, as Sangat. And to share what we have, and eat together and be together, and share in that social, and that we call Pangat. He said, that's all you have to teach your child. And that child shall grow in a good way. And these are the things we have to learn today. Because we need strength and courage. We call compassion, we need kindness. And Khalsa is just not how strong I can be, how much muscle, how heavy I can do. That's part. But Khalsa is love. Khalsa is kindness. Khalsa is compassion. Guru Hargobind Ji gave us what? He gave us Midi and Ha. Are we sitting straight? Midi and what does that mean? What is Midi Pity? Who can tell me? Yes, Ji? Who can tell me what is Midi Pity? Yes? Yes? What is Midi Pity? No. What is it, G? No. Yes.
Spiritual and material strength.
Right. Spiritual, material. A soldier and a saint. Hanji? Midi Pity, Guru Hargobind Ji gave us that we should be like that double-edged sword in the Khanda. You see in the Khanda in the center, what is that? Double edge. Two edges, correct? Do we see that Khanda? Where? See there? In the center is what? Double edge. What is the double edge? That we should be soldier and we should be saint. So what's a soldier? Would we say a soldier is someone who fears nobody? Is that right? Would we say a soldier, guys in the back? Right? Would you say a soldier is someone who fears nobody? Would we agree? Do we have an agreement? Good. So if we say that a soldier is someone who fears nobody, then what's a saint? A saint is someone who no one fears. Do you understand that? A saint, we would say, what's a saint? Saint, you don't fear a saint. You want to see that? Oh, who's that good person, right? You don't have a fear. So he said, become that double-edged sword. Become so strong you don't fear anything, but become so kind, so giving, that everyone shall come to you. Do you know the strength that that gives us? And that's how we have to live. So don't be afraid to live in that strength. Don't be afraid to have that clear mind. We did Mulmantar, yes? And there's a turning point in Mulmantar. We go, Ekankar, Satanam, Karta Purak, Nirbo, Nirvair, Akal Murat, Ajuni, Saibang, Guru Prasad. Then we have a turning point. Then we have Guru's Hukamnama. He says, jump. What? He says, wake up. Jump. Wake up. Are we sitting straight? Did I wake you up? Good. Wake up. Jump. That's the Hukamnama. Jump. Meditate. Repeat. Vibrate. Understand it. What should we understand? We explained. What comes after jump? The universal teaching of truth from the beginning, through all the times, through today, and forever. See, you have something very special you're born to. Because I learned somebody can quote 100 times better than me Gurbani, can explain it in depth in ways I don't even know. Because my way is to feel it, to understand it within myself, and not just understand it and feel it, but live it. Someone came to me that day, they said, "Are you in that Sikh religion?" A Canadian person stopped me and said, "Are you in that Sikh religion?" I said, "No." They said, "What? You look like you're that Sikh religion." I said, "No." They said, "Who are you?" I said, "I live the Sikh way of life." Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji didn't come, he was going to create a religion. He said, "I want to give everyone a way of life to be lifted so high, to be so clear, and that every person could have that experience of God." And he gave us the Mool Mantra to give us the exact teaching.
Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Jiyo, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Jiyo, Wahe Guru. Kaval nain madhur bain, kaval nain madhur bain, kot sen sang so